We're storytellers, and the stories that we tell about our community, if we tell them long enough, ultimately become our town's truth. Richland Source was founded on the principle that the entire story of Mansfield and Richland County was not accurately or completely being told, and that affected a lot of things. It affected job development, it affected economic growth for the community, it affected, frankly, the city's self-worth.
This is my 27th year in, starting the 27th year in reporting, editing, news gathering. I really like the energy of this staff. It's a younger staff, and they've really helped me kind of have a different spin on this community, because there's a younger energy here that I don't think I was really aware of until starting at the Richland Source.
We have a lot of the same journalistic values in that we want to make sure that we treat our sources fairly and all of our stories are accurate. The difference is we can talk about things that really matter. We can choose topics in the community and go after them and say, you know what, we want to address this problem and we're going to take this on and actually work to make a difference. Instead of just saying, I'm going to report on this problem, it's like, I'm going to tackle this problem and really, be part of changing the conversation surrounding Richland County, and that, you know what, this really is a great place to live.
People want Richland Source because we're new, we're fresh, we're positive. They love the reporters. I used to joke because people would get excited when they see the reporter and they would run when they would see me because I want their money. But now it's kind of, they welcome it. They want to talk about their business. They want to advertise with us because it's unique.
All the credit goes to this amazing mixture of experience and enthusiasm and youth and age and maturity and immaturity. And sometimes I think we needed to be immature, we needed to be inexperienced, we needed to not know what we were doing. And believe me, there have been plenty of moments where we had no idea what the heck we were doing. And that was oftentimes where the magical stuff happened, because we didn't know that we couldn't do it.
What I'm most proud of is how much we've grown, not only within ourselves, but within the community as well. We're really finding our footing and getting our confidence.
Each person has their own unique way of writing, and our readers, and myself including, appreciate that. How we put our own different spin on it, but it's usually, we use the word positive so much. But there are things that we write about that's not so positive or so uplifting, but we do it in a way that's sincere.
The traditional or crime-heavy news coverage, where you're chasing the things that you know are going to drive, they're going to drive clicks, because the data will tell you that they are. When you think about that as something that you're ingesting, it'll keep you alive. I mean, but it is like eating Cheetos and whiskey all day long, every day. You'll probably live, but you're going to get sick. We try to look at it more like we're going to feed you a really balanced, good, healthy, delicious meal. And because you're eating well, if you want to have some whiskey after dinner, you can. But you're healthy.
I think we all know that our county faces some pretty complex problems, and two complex problems means complex solutions. We have the opportunity to be active parts of that solution, and throwing our voice in there and saying, you know what, let's try it this way, and really kind of steering the conversation forward.
It's a little bit different in that we want to be involved with finding a solution to the story. If there's an issue, a problem, and we want to be a part of the community that contributes to finding out how to solve a problem, not just identifying it. So that's new and kind of unorthodox from the old school journalism, tradition, but it's also exciting. It's kind of energetic too, taking the next step in a story.
We're okay being active participants in the community if it means that we're going to make a real difference. And in fact, I would argue that it helps us build relationships and dig deeper and really tell the whole story of the county, every side, every story, and really endeavor to better inform our readers.
For 3 years in, when I think about the fact that we have had, I think, an impact on the way that Mansfield chronicles itself, that's incredible to me.
We've talked about this in-house. It's a little bit hard to figure out exactly where it's going to grow. It's like a child who matures and develops and grows in a direction maybe as a parent that you didn't realize that's where it was going to go.
I was at a conference and this conversation started about the different sites that we ran, and the people that I was talking to ran sites that were far larger than us. They had a national scope, and I made this comment to this person that was there that ran one of those sites, and I said, "Yeah, we're never going to scale. You know, we'll never be as big as you." And she stopped me in my tracks and she said, "Stop talking like that." And she said, "You don't know what's going to happen." And that changed my thinking about what we are forever. She said, "You are reinventing how local is done right now. You don't know yet, but maybe, based on your experience in Mansfield, maybe what local needs are people that give a damn."